blood. The thing that keeps us alive. From a long, long time ago, people all over the world knew it was important. They thought it was like our soul, the thing that makes us, us. Ancient Egyptians, for example, believed blood could make people healthy again and live longer, so they used it in special ceremonies. Lots of cultures thought giving up some blood would make the gods happy. The Aztecs, who had big, grand rituals, believed giving blood to their sun god, Huitzilopochtli, would keep the world going. But it wasn't just blind belief. People saw that if a soldier or an animal lost lots of blood, they got weak or even died. So, they knew blood was important for being strong and healthy. This made them really interested in blood, and they wanted to learn more. But for a very, very long time, nobody really understood how blood worked. It was a big mystery until the clever Greeks started to study it. The doctors in ancient Greece were very smart. They studied the body carefully and came up with an idea that people believed for almost 2,000 years. They called it the humors theory. They thought our bodies had 4 important liquids: blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. Each liquid was special. Blood was warm and wet, phlegm was cold and wet, yellow bile was warm and dry, and black bile was cold and dry. They thought if these liquids weren't balanced, we'd get sick. It sounds a bit funny now, but it was a big step forward. It wasn't just about magic and spirits anymore. They tried to understand the body by looking carefully. This theory made people even more interested in blood, especially a Greek doctor named Galen. He studied how blood moved around the body, although he didn't get everything right. But his work was important for the discoveries that came later. For many years, everyone believed what Galen said about blood. But then, around the 1600s, people started to question everything and wanted proof. That's when William Harvey, a doctor from England, made an amazing discovery. In 1628, he wrote a book called De Motu Cordis, on the motion of the heart and blood in animals, explaining how blood really moves. He did lots of experiments and showed that the heart is like a pump, pushing blood all around our body in a big circle. Before, people thought blood just went back and forth like the sea. Harvey's discovery was super important. It changed everything we knew about blood, but that wasn't the end of the story. Around the same time, someone invented the microscope, and that let us see tiny, tiny things like what's inside blood. The microscope was like magic. It showed us a whole new world inside a drop of blood. Scientists saw tiny red blood cells, which carry oxygen, and white blood cells, which fight germs. Later, in 1901, a scientist named Karl Landsteiner found out there are different blood groups, AB, AB, and O. This was a huge discovery. Now, doctors could give people blood transfusions safely, saving many lives. Today, we're still learning new things about blood. We have amazing machines that can show us blood moving inside our bodies and tests that tell us exactly what's in our blood. Scientists are even using blood to make new medicines for all sorts of diseases, from cancer to problems with our genes. From ancient ceremonies to modern medicine, it's been a long journey. Blood, which used to be a mystery, is now helping us understand our bodies better and find new ways to stay healthy. Who knows what other amazing things we'll learn about blood in the future?